Okay, hello everybody, today we're here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 in Black Square's Baron B58 Professional. We have a 69 nautical mile flight from India Lima Golf, Newcastle, Wilmington to 39er November, Princeton. Both of those are freeware airports and they are just amazing. But what is also amazing is this Baron, which we are going to do a full cold and dark startup and do a VFR flight in. Should be awesome, so let's hop into the pilot seat and get started. Alright, this looks amazing. We'll start by getting the door closed and check out the texturing on the door and the panel. I love it. So we'll have a look around the cabin first. And look at these seats. I love this cloth on the seats and how it's dirty. You've got all the staining on it. Oh, this is fantastic. I can almost feel the leather armrests. We can look in the back here and see the passenger compartment. Over here, look at this worn leather. This is amazing. The texturing is just so good on this. And check out these engines. Those are some pretty beefy engines. So we'll head down here, we'll get the control wheel locks removed, seat belts are secure, cabin doors are latched, parking brake is down here, is set. Emergency gear handle is behind us between the seats, a little bit hard to see. There it is. That's stowed. Avionic breakers are all in. Our flaps are up. Avionics are off. Throttles are closed. Propeller is too high RPM. Mixture, we'll move to full rich. Make sure it's synced with the joystick controller. It is. Cowl flaps are down here. We'll slide those down into the open position. There we go. Aileron trim is centered. Rudder trim also down here, that's centered. Landing gear is down. All of our sub-panel switches are off. Main breakers are all in. Hold static air is here on the bottom on the left, that's normal. That's the red switch down there. CO detector is the little blinking light to the right, there it is. We'll press the test button, make sure that works. Fuel selectors are down to the bottom, they are on. We'll rotate them through each position to make sure they are not stuck. That looks good. Beacon is coming on. That's down here. Battery master on. Check our bus volts. 23 volt minimum. That looks good. Annunciators will test. Press the test button. They all illuminate. Left alternator and right alternator we can turn on. That's the blue switches next to the battery master. Main fuel quantities, check, but before we do that, we'll open up this window, let in a little bit of air. Alright, down to the fuel quantities, left and right, we've got about 3/4 a tank in both. More than adequate for a 69 nautical mile trip. Next, we'll turn on the left boost pump to low, make sure it's working, turn it back off. Turn on the right boost pump to low, make sure it's working, and turn it back off. Clear prop. Prop area is clear, we'll do a cold start. So mixture is full rich, prop is full, throttle full open. We'll turn the right boost pump to high for 2 to 3 seconds. We'll watch the fuel flow come up to at least 3 gallons per hour. Turn off the right boost pump, crack the throttle to 1/2 an inch. Go over to the starter, right starter engage, and it catched quickly. We'll check that the oil pressure is coming up into the green. That looks good. Our startup annunciators are extinguished, low voltage extinguished, alt extinguished. Our alternator load is good, our bus volts are good, engine instruments look good. And now we'll repeat that for the left engine to high with throttle full forward, boost pump off, throttle to 1/2 an inch, and we'll engage the left starter. There we go, good start on the left engine, oil pressure looks good, and all of our annunciators are extinguished. Next, we'll come down here and turn on our lights. So we'll get on the taxi and we'll get on the landing lights now. We'll lean the mixture for ground operations, turn on the avionics. Alright, avionics are on, how do you hear? We've switched over to one of my real-life aviation headsets. These are the David Clark's. Once the Garmin's boot up, we'll get the ATIS.
Newcastle Airport. Information uniform. 1600 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 19er, 2732. Wind 070 at 4. Visibility 10. Temperature 13. Dew point 2. Altimeter 3037. Density altitude -500 feet. Advise on initial contact you have information uniform.
Wilmington ground, Baron 7773 Kilo. We'd like flight following destination Princeton 39er November at 3,500.
Baron 7773 Kilo, Wilmington ground. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 3,500. Departure on 118.35, squawk 2343.
Maintain VFR at below 3,500, departure 118.35, squawk 2343, Baron 7773 Kilo. Wilmington ground, Baron 7773 Kilo, north ramp, taxi for north departure with information uniform.
November 581 Tango Yankee, runway 32 taxi via Kilo, hold short of runway 9er, then Lima, Juliet, Foxtrot, Foxtrot 2.
Runway 32 taxi via Kilo, hold short of runway 9er, then Lima, Juliet, Foxtrot, Foxtrot 2, November 581 Tango Yankee.
Baron 73 Kilo, runway 32 taxi via Kilo 4, Kilo, Kilo 6, hold short of runway 14, then Foxtrot, hold short of runway 9er.
Taxi runway 32 via Kilo 4, Kilo, Kilo 6, hold short runway 14, then Foxtrot, hold short runway 19er, Baron 7773 Kilo. Alright, we'll close up our window and check that we're clear. As we start taxiing, we'll check our brakes. They work. We're going to hang a right here. And all of this park traffic that you see here, this is part of Say Intention's traffic injection. So we've got general aviation traffic injection on. It's handling all of the parked aircraft as well as all of the arrivals and departures, and ATC is coordinating it. So you'll hear ATC telling people to hold short, give them taxi instructions, give them takeoff clearances. They'll even tell me to hold short if there's traffic on another runway or traffic coming in to land. You'll also hear other real-life Say Intentions players talking to ATC.
Diesel Loco 107, ready for engine start.
Diesel Loco 107, Wilmington ground, engine start approved.
Engine start approved, Diesel Loco 107.
Wilmington ground, Baron 73 Kilo, holding short, runway 14 at Kilo 6.
Baron 73 Kilo, cross runway 14 at Kilo 6.
Cross runway 14 at Kilo 6, Baron 73 Kilo. Alright, we are clear. Wilmington is an amazing freeware airport, so check out the video details if you would like to download it. Alright, we're coming up on our next hold short instruction at runway 9er. Check if we're clear.
Beechcraft 9er Alpha November, ready to taxi.
Wilmington ground, Baron 73 Kilo, holding short runway 9er at Foxtrot. You can see some traffic taxiing up ahead.
Baron 73 Kilo, cross runway 9er, then continue taxi at your discretion.
Cross runway 9er, taxi my discretion, Baron 73 Kilo. Alright, so we're going to cross runway 9er onto Foxtrot. Foxtrot will take us directly to runway 32. And as we cross, I think I can see some departing traffic up ahead. Check it out, on the left. We've got a yellow biplane taxiing to the right here.
Newcastle Tower, Cirrus 5 Papa Charlie is at Kilo 5, runway 09, ready to depart IFR.
Papa Charlie, contact tower on 126.0.
And this is Bonanza 866 Yankee, just off of runway 27, requesting taxi to SBO.
Bonanza 866 Yankee, Wilmington ground. Alright, you're good to taxi to the FBO via Mike and then Kilo. Have a good one.
We'll do our run up here while we're waiting. Flight controls.
Cessna 943 ready to taxi to the active for VFR pattern work.
Free and correct.
Cessna 943 taxi to runway 32 at your discretion.
Bring up the RPMs to 1,700. Do our mag check. Exercise the prop. Wilmington Tower, Baron 7773 Kilo, holding short runway 32 at Foxtrot 2, ready for departure.
Baron 73 Kilo, runway 32, cleared for takeoff. After departure, proceed northbound. Left traffic.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 32, proceed northbound, Baron 7773 Kilo. I cut out the brief argument I had with ATC about not wanting to make left traffic. but instead departing northbound. It told me to do both there, so we're just rolling with it and departing northbound. I find that AI ATC is a little like ChatGPT in that if you just explain to it what it did wrong, sometimes it will self-correct, but not always. I've had a flight or two with the Baron so far, and the pitch sensitivity is way too high, so I created a custom profile for this airplane for my flight controls with the sensitivity turned down quite a bit, and I think that it's working pretty nicely now. Coming up on rotate speed, and rotate. And we're off. That was a nice takeoff. Gear up. Alright, we're going to depart straight out to the north and then turn on course. I didn't show you the tablet that comes with the black square. You've probably seen it before with the other black square product. It shows you the engine with all the cylinders moving and the temperatures, a lot like A2A's tablet does for their Comanche and Aerostar.
73 Kilo, contact departure on 118.35.
Over to departure, Baron 73 Kilo. Philadelphia approach, Baron 7773 Kilo, 2500.
Baron 7773 Kilo, Philadelphia approach, radar contact.
125.325 for Brickyard 4553, good day.
We'll adjust our prop for cruise flight. Philadelphia approach, Baron 7773 Kilo, request class Bravo transition to the northeast, destination 39er November at 3500.
Baron 73 Kilo, cleared into the Philadelphia class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at 3500, altimeter 3037.
Cleared into the Philly class Bravo, maintain 3500, Baron 73 Kilo. Alright, let's sit back and enjoy the scenery.
Medina, then proceed on navigation.
Piedmont 5908, contact Philadelphia departure on 123.8. Skylane 1 Juliet Juliet, contact Philadelphia departure on 123.8. Jazz 876, contact Newark Liberty Tower on 118.3. Bonanza 5 Charlie Lima, radar contact, climb and maintain 5000. Piedmont 5813, contact Philadelphia Tower on 118.5.
Contact McLeod approach on 126.475, Sheffield 506, bye-bye.
United 1391, contact Newark Liberty Tower on 118.3. November Tree 49er77, contact New York Center on 135.45. Baron 73 Kilo, contact Trenton Mercer Tower on 120.7.
Trenton Tower, Baron 7773 Kilo, 3500.
Baron 7773 Kilo, Trenton Tower, enter left base for runway 34.
Negative Tower, destination is 39er November Princeton for Baron 73 Kilo.
Baron 73 Kilo, roger, continue on course to Princeton, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Baron 73 Kilo. Alright, a little bit of ATC confusion there, but we sorted it out. So we've changed to CTAF, we'll announce our position, and we're going to overfly midfield at pattern altitude plus 500 feet to check out the windsock. They didn't tell us to squawk VFR, so we'll keep the squawk code in case approach needs it. And checking out the windsock, it looks like runway 10. So we've done a teardrop turn to get on the left downwind for runway 10. We got our first notch of flaps in, decreasing power, ready for a turn. Princeton traffic, Baron 73 Kilo, left base, runway 10, full stop, Princeton. Alright, we're on base, ready to turn final. Princeton traffic, Baron 73 Kilo, final runway 10, full stop, Princeton. I'm using 95 to 100 knots for my approach speed here. Looks like we're nice and stable. Love these solar panels. We're flying over to the left here. This also is an awesome freeware airport. Check out the video details. And let's see if we can land this thing. Alright, round it out a bit high. We'll let that settle down a little bit. There we go. We'll hold it off the runway. Hold it. Nose up. Hold it. Let it down. Slight bounce. Not terrible. And we'll get clear the runway and taxi to the pumps to pick up some fuel. See them right up here on the left. I love the modeling for this airport. This is beautiful. And I love the way the Baron moves on the ground. You can just see the weight and the shock absorbers kicking in. let's get everything shut down and we'll do the debrief. The physical modeling of this aircraft is just beautiful, and you didn't get to see the tablet, but it has just tons of failures, even things like CO leaks that the CO detector will react to. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of those failures in flight and then thinking on my feet about how to handle them. So I hope you enjoy realistic general aviation content like this. If you do, be sure to click that like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks as always for flying along with me, and stay tuned for further flight adventures.